Hi, I'm Amy, and today we're going to do a 30-minute slower flow with longer holds. So you may need a block. I suggest actually having a block for this class because we're going to do a lot of things where we open, and because of the nature of the slower holds, we're going to have more time to get into our bodies. So let's begin. Begin by taking your block and sitting up on it. And we're going to start with a very small meditation today, just to get you focused and present and bringing you here from wherever you may have been before this class. Often the transition time between whatever we were doing before yoga and then coming on to the yoga, that time in between can sometimes be really short, and we just don't have the time to really arrive. And so I always like to start my classes off with a small, short, either pranayama or meditation to just allow us to come into the space. Good, so you can sit up tall, pulling your belly in, lifting your chest up, and then go ahead and tuck your chin down a bit so that the back of your neck is nice and long. And then your palms can be on your knees if you'd like to be more grounded, or if you feel like you're a bit sluggish and need more energy, then go ahead and turn your palms up. So just depending on where you're at. And then go ahead and close your eyes and take your chin down, lift your heart up. And then take a slow, deep exhale through your nose. Slow, deep inhale through your nose. And then exhale everything out through your nose, while keeping the chest lifted. Inhale, filling up. And then exhale, letting everything go. Inhale gently and fully. And then exhale, release. So do this breathing in your own time, the inhaling and the exhaling, trying to keep them of equal lengths, and just being mindful of how your body is sitting in space. One of the great beauties of the breath is that it really allows our mind to calm down, and it brings us more into our center. And I'd like for us to work with the intention of being centered and grounded today. Often in our busy days, we tend to either do too much and extend ourselves in a lot of different directions. And so the connection to ourselves is lost because we're giving to a lot of other people. We have a lot of other responsibilities that we have to do, and we don't really take the time to connect on a deeper level to ourselves and check in with how we are. Because every day is different, and sometimes we're struggling with maybe some issues or some problems that we need solutions for, or something that happened, and so we don't always have the capacity or the ability to really give the space to some things. And so the more consistently that you can sit down and take time out from the wheel, from all of the responsibilities and the things you have to do, the more we're going to be able to integrate this stillness and this calmer part of ourselves, the part where we're able to really think about how we want to handle things. We can integrate that more easily into our lives. And so use this class today as a way to just connect, to see what's there, to feel into the emotions, to feel into the physical body, to feel into the spiritual side. And nothing more. You don't have to make any decisions or do anything. It's just about noticing and feeling and being with what is there. But we need to give ourselves that time to do that. Good. So take another deep inhale in. And open your mouth and let everything go. And again, inhale fully. Exhale through an open mouth. Last one, deep inhale in. And then exhale. Let it go through an open mouth. Good. And then return to the normal breathing in and out of your nose. And then bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand on top of your left. Feeling into and for your heartbeat and lifting your chest up, pushing your hand into your heart and your heart into your hand. Just connect with yourself, be with yourself, with everything that is there. Good, and then release that. Hands down, gently blink your eyes open. And then take an inhale and reach your arms up, extend up. And then exhale, take the right hand to the left leg, rolling the right shoulder down your back, lifting your chest up. Gently tilt your head, looking over the right shoulder, but not too much. Good, and then inhaling, reaching everything up. And then exhaling. Right hand to left knee, left arm behind you, lifting and looking over your left shoulder. Good, let's do that once again. Inhaling, reaching up. And then exhale, left hand to the right knee, rolling the right shoulder down your back. Good, coming back to center. Inhale up. And then exhale, twist. Good, coming back to center. Deep inhale up. And then exhale. Simply bring your hands down next to your body. You can remove the block. Good, and let's begin. So take your legs out nice and wide. And then just start to move in a circle, bringing your arms with you or not, just in any way that you feel. You want to start to feel into your body. And so feel into places that may be a bit more stiff, that may be more love, that may feel really great, and just start to move in ways that you don't normally move. Good. And then go ahead and find a spot where you feel like, yeah, that needs to be stretched out more, and stay there. So we're going to hold that for 3 deep breaths. And just letting that part of your body stretch out. It's going to be different for everybody. Good. And then go ahead and find another spot that needs a little bit more stretch. And then go ahead and hold that for the count of 3. Breathing deeply into that part of the body, which might be a little bit more tight or restricted. Good, and then coming all the way up. Let's go ahead and start on our backs today. So rolling yourself all the way down. Extend your arms up over your head and extend your legs forward. Flexing your feet, stretching up and back. Good, inhale here. And then exhale, pull your knee in towards your chest. You want to make nice circles with your knees, with your knee. Good, and then extend your leg up, interlace your hands behind your shin, and then kick the foot up towards the ceiling. Stretching into the back of the hamstring and into the back of the calves, more of the hamstring. You want to make sure that you're not stretching into the back of the knee though, so don't keep your knee locked out. You want it to be slightly bent so that you can really get into the belly of this hamstring. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, pulling the knee in towards the chest once again, and then extending the right leg forward, left leg up, hands over the hamstrings. Again, bend this knee so that the stretch is in the hamstrings, not in the back of the knee, which is what we kind of tend to do to get that leg up. So it does not matter how straight the leg is. What we're going for is the stretch here. Good, and then release that. Extend the legs forward, and once again, arms up over your head, and then go ahead and pull the knees in towards the chest and just rock up and down your spine a few times. And then coming right in to downward facing dog. Okay, good. So in down dog, we're going to hold this for a bit longer and take some deep breaths as we work our way into it.
So the first thing you want to do is really push your palms firmly into the mat. You want to feel your fingertips in the mat, the pads of your hands underneath your fingers, and then the pads of your hands just above your wrists. So there's a little cave, a little hollow in the middle of your palms. And then pushing your hands into the ground, you can start to bend one knee and then the other, keeping your hips lifted and just stretching into the back of the legs, into the hips. Good. Then really stretch back by pushing the hands firmly into the mat. So you're pushing the mat away from you. And then you're one really nice long line here from the fingertips all the way to the shoulders, and then from the hips down to the heels. Head and neck is completely loose. There's no tension or pressure on the head and neck. And breath is deep. Good. Now from here, shift into a plank position. So feet can be together. I prefer my feet to be together, but they can also be hip width if that feels better for you. Okay, so pushing the palms into the mat, pushing the fingertips into the mat, kick the heels backward, pull the belly in, and look forward. Good, so you're one nice long line of energy here. Inhale here, and then exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows, and lower all the way down to the mat. Okay, placing your hands under your shoulders and next to your breasts, roll your shoulders down your back, pull your elbows in towards each other. Push your hips and your feet into the ground and take an inhale and just lift up for cobra. So this is just a baby cobra. This isn't a bigger deal cobra. Inhale here and then exhale, coming back down. Now we're going to go into maybe a teenage cobra. So push your hands into the mat, lift up a bit more. Chest up and then exhale, coming back down. And then you can take your hands out to the outer edges of the mat, elbows up. Take an inhale and lift up even more here so that you're on your fingertips, chest is lifted, and you can feel a great stretch in the back of your heart. Good. Inhale here and then exhale, releasing back down. Hands next to your breasts, under your shoulders, and then push back into child's pose. Take your knees wide, forehead to the mat, toes touch as you stretch forward here. Nice, long, deep breath here, really stretching from the sacrum to the forehead, from the shoulders to the arms. Good, and then go ahead and lift halfway up. Stretch your left arm out towards the right and drop your left temple onto the mat. Reach your right arm up, back, and around. Bend the elbow and walk your right hand in between your shoulder blades. Take the left hand over the right shoulder and grab hold of your hands. If that's not possible, this is no problem. Just stay where you are. But don't try to force anything here. This just means you need to open up the shoulders a bit more. And we often have very tight shoulders from working on computers and not really opening and stretching enough. So this is a good way to help you. But you need to do this a bit more regularly if your shoulders are tight. Okay, very slowly release that by bringing that right arm down, extending it up, back, and around. Right hand down, left arm forward, and then right arm slides underneath the left. Lifting that left arm up, back, and around. Walking the left hand in between your shoulders, and then take the right hand over the left shoulder and hook hands. And breathe, sinking the hips down. Good, and then release that. Take the left arm up, back, and around. Both arms forward. Forehead down on the mat. Child's pose once again. Good, and then come up. Knees in, hands forward, downward facing dog. Breath is long and slow and deep. And again, knees bent, arms strong, nice line of energy, fingertips to the shoulders, shoulders to the hips, hips to the ankles. Good, and then walk your feet forward slowly. Separate your feet hip width distance apart or more. I would even suggest more. And then go ahead and fold down in between your legs. Dropping your head and neck completely, you can roll your shoulders around, grabbing opposite elbows and really pulling yourself down. Breathing in and out. Good. And then go ahead and take your hands to your hips. And with a straight back, come on up to stand. Okay. Placing your feet firmly on the ground, tuck your tailbone down. You can do this manually with your hand just to get the feeling of it. Push your hand into your belly, lift up. And then broaden your collarbones here. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up, stretch up, and then exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, coming up onto your fingertips, looking forward. And then on the exhale, stretch the right leg back. Low lunge here, left knee over the left ankle. Kick that right heel back. Take your right hand to your right thigh and lift up a little bit more. Take the right hand down. Inhale, stretch and extend forward. And exhale, bend the right knee down. Inhale, reaching up, opening up. And then exhale, sink the hips. Hands on the mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose to downward facing dog. Hips up, feet forward. Inhale, raise the right leg, bend the knee, step it through between the hands. Low lunge once again, knee over the ankle, chest is forward. Left hand to left leg, lift it up, left hand back down. Inhale here, exhale, left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up, and then exhale, sink your hips, hands to the mat, step the left leg forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up, stretching up, and exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips. Exhale, stretch the left leg back, or step the left leg back. Right knee over the right ankle, left hand to left thigh, lift it up, left hand down, heart forward. Inhale, exhale, left knee down. Inhale, reach up, back and around. Exhale, sink the hips, hands on the mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose to downward facing dog. Good. Deep breath in and out here. Inhale, raise the left leg, bend the knee, step it through between the hands, right leg back. Right hand to right leg, lift the hips, look forward, and then drop the back knee down. Inhale, reaching up, opening up, and then exhale, sink the hands down, right foot steps forward, hands on the shins, long spine, and fold. Inhale, reach your arms up, stretch up, and exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, step the right leg back and then the left. High plank to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. So stepping your feet in just a bit. Take an inhale, raise the right leg, bend the knee, step the foot between the hands. Warrior one. So left foot is flat on the ground, pointed to 10 o'clock on the clock. Inhale, reach your arms up. Okay, so we're gonna hold these all for a little bit longer. So right knee over the right ankle, rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot, lift up. Palms touch if they can. If not, it's fine that your arms are here. Breathe. Good, inhale here, and then open to warrior two. So in warrior two, you want the left foot to be parallel to the mat, right foot is forward, and then extend your arms out in both directions. Okay, bend the knee over the front ankle so that it's perpendicular to the ankle. Extend the arms out in both directions, chest lifts. So you're really nice and long and strong here. Inhale here, and then exhale, straighten the front leg. Inhale, stretch the right arm out over the right leg, and exhale, right hand down, left arm up.
Open the palm and lift up with the left hand as you're pushing down with the right. So the chest is extended, heart is lifted, arms are open. Inhale here, and then exhale, taking the left arm over the head. So push that left hip up, making a really nice arc with your body here. Good, breathing in and out. Inhale here, and then exhale, down. So take the right hand to the outside of the left foot, step this left leg in, draw the right hip back as you pull the left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. You can walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, keep them here, or turn your palms to the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. So it's always a lengthening with the inhale and folding on the exhale. Good. And release this. Place your palms forward and step the left foot forward to meet the right, folding down over your legs. Inhale, reach your arms up, stretching up, and exhale. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, step the right leg back and then the left, high plank to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. On the inhale, raise the left leg, bend the knee, step it through between the hands, warrior one. So now your foot is pointed to 2 o'clock. Reach up and open up. Rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot, bending that left knee over the left ankle and extending from the shoulders to the fingertips. Good. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, open to warrior two. So again, foot is parallel to the mat. Arms are extended in both directions. Knee is bent over the ankle. Heart is lifted, chest is lifted. Breath is long and slow and deep. Good. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, extend over the left leg. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Looking up towards the ceiling so you're reaching up as much as you're pushing down. And then very slowly bring this right arm over your head so you've got this really nice stretch in this part of the body. Good. Arcing the body a little bit more. Inhale here, and then exhale. Both hands down, stepping the right foot in, pulling left hip back, drawing the right hip forward. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. And again, if you want more intensity, you can turn your palms down and back. But you always want to lengthen on the inhale and fold on the exhale. Spine is long, legs are getting a nice stretch. Good, and then release. Hands forward, right leg forward, nice forward fold. Deep forward fold. Grabbing elbows, pulling yourself down. Good, and then release your hands from here and coming into a squat. Hands together, lift your chest, inhale here, and then exhale, you can go ahead and sit back down, extending your legs out in front of you. Hands next to your side body. Inhale, reach your arms up, stretching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. So this is always the mantra in yoga, lengthening on the inhale and folding on the exhale. Good, and then go ahead and come on out. Crossing your legs, so just a normal cross-legged position. It does not matter which leg is forward or on top, because we're going to switch. So hands to your knees. Inhale, lift your chest, and then exhale, fold forward. Folding all the way forward, walking your arms forward, dropping your head and neck down. And just keeping your sit bones grounded. Breathing into your hips. And then go ahead and come on up. Change the crossing of the legs. This is a really nice one to open those outer hips. Hands on your knees, lift your chest, inhale, exhale, fold. Good. And just take yourself down as far down as you can go while the hips still remain on the ground. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Breath is long and slow and deep. Good. Walking yourself back, coming up, and then turning back to the long ways of your mat, and then lowering all the way back down. Pulling the right knee in towards the chest, knee to the shoulder, similar to what we did in the beginning, and then go ahead and drop that right knee over to the left, extending the right arm out to the right, dropping the right shoulder down and looking over your right arm. Good. Coming back to center, extending the right leg, bending the left knee, pulling it in towards your chest. Inhale here, and then exhale, dropping it over to the right, extending the left arm out to the left, dropping the left shoulder down. And breathing in and out. And then coming back to the center, pulling knees in towards the chest, and then extending the legs out forward and coming into Shavasana. So we're going to just take about a minute here. So just allow yourself to really sink and drop in deeply here. Your breath can slow down, and you want to start to relax every part of your body. Just allow the earth to hold you up. And I'll let you know when it's time to get up. Good. So go ahead and take another inhale, moving your fingers and your toes, exhaling everything out. Start to roll your ankles and your wrists, stretching your arms up overhead. Good. And then go ahead and pull your knees in towards your chest, and then roll to the right side of the mat, making a pillow with your head, and then pushing yourself up into a seated position. Close your eyes, bring your hands together in front of your heart, bow your head down, give yourself a big thank you for making this happen today, for committing and for moving. And hopefully you can find some stillness every single day in with which it can give another deeper and finer quality to your life. This will help to be able to balance all of the things that we have to do with grace. So, wishing you all a very, very beautiful weekend, week, day, evening, wherever you're at ahead. May it be lovely. Thank you very much. Namaste. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.